All right, finally, we are joined by Nigerian-American actress and film producer Osas Ighodaro by phone call. We have a lot to ask her. We just try to find out how much we can squeeze in there and how this lockdown is affecting her. Hello, Osas.
Yes, good morning.
How you doing? We've had this technology issue since earlier on in the day. We couldn't do Skype, we couldn't do IG Live. But finally, we have you by phone call, so this is exciting. How you doing? So
okay.
tell us, this lockdown, what's it been like for you?
Well, good morning to everybody. Hope
Good
everyone
morning.
is good and safe. How has this lockdown been for me? I think for me and for a lot of people, it has come in stages. So the first part of it was a bit overwhelming, a bit shocking, and didn't know what to do in regards to, okay, am I going to be able to stay at home this whole time and not panic in regards to supplies in the house, in regards to lights, in regards to so many different things. But I think that we're now at a calm because, people get panicky when it comes to change, something that is taken away from their regular day life. But I think at a point right now where we're at a calm because there's some form of everybody getting used to the fact that this is our life right now.
Some kind of acceptance. So, everybody's accepting.
I don't know if everybody's accepting it, but we don't have a choice, and we just have to maintain calm, maintain safety, and that's our normal for right now. This is our normal for now.
Okay, so how have you managed to, let's say, bond with your daughter and this? We know how filming can get and how you can get busy from premieres to going on set to going for appearances. So what have you done as bonding time? What bonding techniques have you shared with your daughter at this period?
I mean, on a regular basis, there's always the bonding time with my daughter. It's very, very important. Even though you may see me being busy on set and doing that, on a regular basis, it's always imperative for me to maintain that balance. So the bonding time has always been there, but it's just increased. And it's just funny. I've always spoken about watching my daughter grow and seeing her personality blossom, but this is on a whole nother level. And I'm loving it. So being able to bond with her more in regards to time and just seeing her become her own person, her likes, her dislikes, is just really a beautiful thing. Definitely a blessing in disguise for all of us.
And Osas, you've been pretty busy the past few months before this compulsory lockdown. Quite a number of film projects you've been on, online, and of course in the cinema as well. Tell us how it's been. I mean, you went. It's been a pretty busy 6 months for you, or thereabout, from like the middle of 2019 up until February, when the online show also came out as well. So that's kept you pretty on the circuit for a while.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the last time I felt like this was when I was pregnant. I had to maintain being still, being at home, not moving about. So I was a bit on the, not that I was upset that I was pregnant, but I'm a natural busybody. I like to be busy, doing things, being active. That's just how Osas is, period. Not even in regards to anything else. But now I feel like I was when I was pregnant, where you are forced to stay at home. You're forced to do things from one location, and that's from your house. And at first it was a bit overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I got very overwhelmed. I had a small little breakdown of tears and like, oh my God, I don't know if I could go through this. But I got over it, and we're just figuring out our new normal for now, and just making the best out of the time. Definitely a lot of work. I'm a workaholic. I'm a busybody by nature, but just finding new things that I absolutely love to do is what has been a blessing as well, that I know I probably wouldn't have had the time to do because of my busy schedule. But now just finding new loves and finding new interests within myself has really been remarkable for me.
Okay. And now everybody's been on social media discovering new exciting things about themselves. What would you say the coronavirus lockdown has made you discover about yourself?
With the new challenges and all of that that people are putting out there by video.
Yeah, I know. It's very entertaining seeing everyone do the challenges and stuff. Not really for me. Because I'm constantly online, constantly putting my life out there, I kind of have found this time of zen, this time of just focusing on other things and, you know, getting to know my daughter, getting to know myself, my family members better. So yeah, just now re-entering the social media world has been not as active as before, but some interests that I have found that I love. I've in the past I have taken lessons in tap dancing, and now I'm actually a few hours a day learning to brush up on my tap dancing skills. Also, YouTube and DIYs is actually the #1 thing that I find so much joy in doing.
Yeah, I'm sure you're also giving a number of people some ideas of how they should spend their time as well. But just as we're beginning to round off, I know that you do a lot of give back through your Joyful Joy Foundation, things that relate with health and fighting malaria and things like that. Are you planning anything for this year after the lockdown?
Actually, you know, our main goal is for everyone to stay at home and stay safe, and we know that the times are not easy. Including myself, you know, just realizing, I mean, I don't want to put it out there, but it's, you know, there was a viral video of a woman being very upset about light and the consistency of the light. Like, you want us to be at home, then make it easy for people to be at home. And that really touched me because, you know, I don't know if everyone is going through it, but I mean, if you don't have a generator, if you don't have, you know, ways of keeping constant light, like the inverter, then it's going to be very difficult. Yeah. And it's just, you know, just dealing with that has been another situation, another overwhelming situation. But, you know, we take it a day at a time and we just keep our prayers up. And in regards to Joyful Joy Foundation, we're looking for ways to giving back, but also staying safe. So, yeah, we're in the works of that as well.
Well, thank you so much, Osas, for joining us, taking time out to speak to us today and to speak to a number of your fans as well, listening right now live on TV. It's been good. It's been good.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bless. Stay safe.
Thank you. We've got a music video for you. This one is Cobam's Asukwo, as we say our thank yous on the show. To Homely NG for the kitchen accessories on Wake Up Nigeria. And
to every one of you who actually took time to enjoy this breakfast show, and those of you who actually dropped your comments, sent your selfies, we did see them. And remember, there's nowhere else to spend your morning than Wake Up
with us. Thank you to Theophilus Akatugwa, Chioma Akpotha, Akintunde Marino, and of course Osas for joining us this morning. It's been a good show.
It has been a good show, very enlightening and entertaining. We're going to see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, same app on your Android and iOS device. Until then, take care.